Now on CBS4 News.
A deadly plane crash on the south coast tonight.
Was weather a factor? We're getting some new information and we're live at the scene.
The snow is coming down at a good clip and another Arctic blast is moving in.
Catch and release. Will the men charged in the ad stunt soon be off the hook?
Sirius satellite radio. It's now a favorite among thieves. And the company doesn't seem to be doing anything to discourage them.
And the connection between skin cancer and driving.
This is CBS4 News, live at 11.
Emergency crews on the scene of a small plane crash. 3 people killed in southeastern Massachusetts. Good evening, I'm Jack Williams.
And I'm Lisa Hughes. This went down while the pilot was trying to land at New Bedford Regional Airport this evening. The crash site is in the woods near a Dartmouth neighborhood. Let's get right to TJ Winnick. And TJ, you just talked to investigators?
That's right, Lisa. We can tell you they are not releasing the name of the 3 confirmed fatalities until next of kin have been notified. But we do know this corporate aircraft went down in the woods about 1.5 miles from New Bedford Airport shortly before 8 o'clock this evening.
Well, that plane went down as winter weather moved into New England. So let's get right to Ken Barlow right now. And Ken, rain and fog at the time of the crash there.
Jack, you're right. It was rain and fog down here at the surface, but I'm looking at the observations from New Bedford Airport, the regional airport there, which is located just to the north of New Bedford. They did report rain at the time. The visibility was 2 miles, so the visibility wasn't too bad. But up at about 1,000 to 2,000 feet, the temperatures were freezing. I don't know what that means for this particular plane, but sometimes we do have problems with icing in this kind of a situation. So I'm sure the investigators will be looking at that as a possible cause of that crash.
Tonight, a deal is near to reimburse Boston for that advertising stunt that caused chaos in the city earlier this week. The Attorney General says the state's closing in on a settlement with the Turner Broadcasting to pay for the emergency response. The electronic devices promoted a cartoon series, but their discovery triggered bomb scares. Total bill for the added security could top some $1 million. The state's also working on an agreement to resolve the criminal case against those 2 men charged with placing the devices in dozens of locations. If convicted, they could face up to 5 years in prison. Turner Broadcasting placed full-page ads in the newspapers today apologizing for the stunt. All parties will resume talks toward a settlement on Monday.
A former Patriot star and how he says the team put his health at risk.
Coming up next, why Ted Johnson is blaming head coach Bill Belichick for a life-changing struggle.
A Super Bowl celebration. The party's in full swing on South Beach. We're live in Miami for the excitement.
And I'm Ken Barlow. 2 things we haven't seen a lot of this winter are in the forecast. Snow and Arctic cold coming up.
Satellite radios are hot right now.
Well, I'm a thief. I'm going to steal a Sirius radio.
If you're a good thief.
All because of a giant loophole you don't know about.
You just registered my stolen radio.
Yes, I did.
Coming up next on WBZ. You're watching CBS4 News.
Satellite radios are hot right now, not just with music lovers, but also with thieves.
Chief Correspondent Joe Shortsleeve uncovers something pretty surprising when it comes to Sirius radios. One local police officer says the home of Howard Stern is indirectly creating a thriving black market.
To the north and west, and a mix of rain and snow on the Cape.
But not a bad Saturday.
No, weekend looks cold but sunny.
And we'll all be here Sunday night right after the Super Bowl. We'll have the news for you. Meanwhile, enjoy yourself this weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.